Rage. I'm fueled by a lot of rage.
I was in Gaza working in the ICU in Al-Aqsa Shuhada Hospital for about 3 weeks.
I have been to Gaza twice since the assault began in October.
Went to Gaza in January and was turned away in May after the border was stormed.
I was in Gaza earlier this year and multiple times over the past decade.
As a physician and as a witness on the ground, as one of the few international eyes allowed in Gaza by design, what I saw was indescribable with any other word other than genocide.
I, as a doctor, cannot do my job if my elected leaders and my politicians are making it literally impossible for me to treat patients. I can't save lives if you keep sending weapons.
And it's really tough to reconcile with the fact that you're in the hospitals, you're watching people suffer and die, and to know that overhead there are fighter jets that came from America.
They're making Gaza unlivable. They've destroyed the water infrastructure, and so we were seeing kids die of diarrheal illness. They prevented all medical supplies in, and I can tell that by firsthand witness, not by hearsay. They refused me the medical supplies that I was able to gather over months from wonderful people in Arkansas, things like endotracheal tubes and Foley catheters, things like antibiotics and sedative medications that were denied at the border. Firsthand experience. They do not allow medical supplies into children that are dying.
You heard my colleagues speak just now at the press conference. The fact that these children haunt us in our dreams, the fact that their parents come to us in our dreams, asking us why we didn't save their children.
There's definitely a cognitive dissonance that's required to go from a place where you see children die every day from bombs dropped with Made in USA sign on them, then to come here to the DNC and see almost a party-like atmosphere, ignoring the fact that every day I was in Gaza, I heard children crying for their parents that were gone.
I saw the reality on the ground. I saw the product of our policies. I saw the product of the Biden administration's policies here. And for anybody to suggest that this is just a one issue, or we don't want to make this a one issue vote, I'm offended by that, and I think most people who recognize the tragedy of what's taking place in Gaza, they're offended by that.
And I think all of us are here not because we want to be, we're here because we feel like it's our responsibility, and we feel like we're accountable. We're accountable to all the civilians who were killed, who were injured, who are killed today, who will be killed tomorrow unless the U.S. stops funding this. We are enabling a genocide, and that should be front and center stage at a convention of one of the main two parties of a country's political system.
I know, yeah, I don't have any capacity to give anybody excuses anymore. I literally can't. Like, there's no excuse.